Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sweaty Zeus coming to you with the next episode. I know we've already been here and finished. I did have an item real quick I forgot to grab. You may have already found it, but I did just want to show it real quick in case you didn't get it and didn't know it was there. It's a crossbow bolt, so if it doesn't interest you, you can go ahead and skip ahead. We're just going to grab it, and then we're going to go back to the windmill vestige at the beginning of the game. So it's just going to be one elevator ride down from the vestige. As always, if you hold your lamp when you're getting off through those barrels, you'll go ahead and take out the parasite. We're going to go down one level, and there's going to be a fungal bowman right here. So just watch out because he can take you out pretty quick, as you can see there, as he's dealing with me. And then behind this big wheel here, we'll deal with this guy first because I have to kill everyone. And then behind this wheel over here is going to be... Oh, I'm distracted apparently. I'm recording the audio for this part a little later. Sometimes when I go back and watch myself, I'm like, what are you doing? It's right there, pick it up. But anyways, there it is right there. It's a wither bolts. So those are pretty good if you use a crossbow. But just wanted to showcase them. So we'll hop back to the windmill vestige. Way back in the beginning of the game, and we'll see you there as we go on to the Fief of the Chill Curse. Alright, so we're starting from the vestige, and I'm trying to figure out why my gameplay's been a little more choppy. I don't know. So I did just pause real quick and switch back to HDR. I was trying to just experiment and see like if anything's changed because there's been a few patches and I still play with HDR off. I hadn't tried it with HDR to notice. There's gonna be that axe right there if you want to pick it up. We got it a while back. It's a splitting axe. It's really good. Agility and strength, quality weapon, scales a little better with agility. So we need to go into Umbral, flay this to open. This little area is not too bad, but we're gonna have a boss that's gonna kind of, it's like a mini boss. It's gonna kind of gatekeep. So there is gonna be a whim of despair right there. So just watch out for her, because once you come in, you're stuck. That absolutely melted. I love this build, man. The Death Ray is freaking awesome. That's what I just call this, my Death Ray. I did notice they have it was in one of the patch notes too. Oh cool, we got a new rune. And her mask, which I'm gonna sell obviously, because it looks ridiculous. But I was reading one of the patch notes recently and they did remove some enemies from certain areas. Because I think people were complaining about enemy placement and too heavy of enemy placement in a lot of areas, which I actually don't think is that bad. I think for the most part is people trying to run through areas. Is if you've been around the Souls community a lot, I think it started from people dying at bosses in the old Souls games. Wasn't like Elden Ring where we had a Stake of America like we did in Elden Ring. If you died, you'd have to run all the way back from your bonfire to a boss fight. And a lot of times, sometimes it'd be like a 10-minute run, And so people got in the habit, I think, of just running through areas and rolling past enemies and stuff. And they did change it, but originally the enemies in this game were not on leash. So basically what happened is if you ran past the enemies, they would just continue to follow you, like unlimited. It was pretty wild. Like I actually thought it was really cool. But unfortunately, people are whiny ass bitches and complain when anything's too difficult. And they've patched it now so enemies won't leave their little, 30-foot radius of wherever you find them. like all other Souls games. But I remember when I first started the game, when it first came out, like there were times when I was trying to explore and I'd be low health. I usually try to take all the enemies out, um, and then explore in these games. But there'd be times I'd be low health, so I'd be trying to run ahead. Oh gosh, we're in a Crimson Ritual. Yeah, so I'm online. That's probably actually why my game's a little choppy now I think about it. I forgot. But yeah, just so you know, if the game's like, if you don't think it's running good enough, or you're having performance issues or whatever, just play offline. It'll be a lot better. Let's see, we got a poison guy. He ain't gonna be able to handle the death ray though. Oh, you should have healed, sir. You should have healed, and you did. 9 hands, damn. I didn't know you got that many. They must have changed it because I think a lot of the rewards are so expensive. It's like it was giving out 3 last time I really played a lot of PvP, and um, some of the stuff is like 300. So it's like fuck, I'd have to kill 100 people. But anyways, there's a flower bed right here if you want to throw a seed down. Actually, some more over here. But like I was saying, there used to be a bringer of stillness right here, like one of those reapers. I remember, so I think they've thinned the enemies out in a lot of areas. Well, I know they have, but anyways. Alright, so I backed out and turned offline just so we get smoother gameplay while I'm doing the walkthrough. But anyways, I was just trying it out. So, um, yeah, so we got our mini boss here. I would recommend some type of, I was gonna say smite or holy, but actually fire would probably be better because these are, um, like cold or ice enemies. So, always in these games you want to get the element that's the opposite usually. So, and then we'll throw in magic ward because I don't have any frostbite ward. I do need to go back and spin these vigor points. I'll just call them souls. Throw them in vitality. I'm still trying to get to 40 on that. 50 radiance. That's what I'm shooting for now. So the strat here is you're going to need to do this whole fight without going into Umbral. So don't let them kill you. If you do, you could maybe finish it, but it's going to be a lot harder because there is a Mendacious Visage over there. Also, this dude's going to have a parasite that you're going to have to kill before you can even do any damage. And there's 4 wolves. So right here is the parasite. Just immediately head over and pop it. And you want to create distance, heal yourself, and then whatever you got to take these wolves out fast. Thankfully, my death ray will just melt them. It works extra well on dogs, actually. I watched a fighting cowboy video where he was talking about this build he did, and he said something about how when the dogs like aren't attacking you, they do this like squat, and it counts as a block. And I don't know where you get this information because there's not like a detailed menu, but he said that Holy, whenever you're attacking an enemy that's blocking, actually does extra damage. So, anyways, it deals with the dogs extra well. So, holy damage it is. So, this guy, I think your best bet is to dodge his moves. When he does the vertical axe strike like that, you want to dodge sideways. Right there, dodge sideways. There's an opening after, dodge sideways. Because when he comes down and it attacks you, it either does a kind of like delayed ice explosion, or there's a like beam that comes at you real fast. But either way, you want to dodge to the side. It might be a little better to dodge back with the ice explosion thing, but either way, Hand-Ranger Guarding Axe is actually really good. I used it on my first playthrough, which was Strength. It does frostbite and is a really good strength weapon. Alright, so right over here we got an Andaluvian Chisel, which is going to be our second of the 3 that we'll find throughout the game. I'd probably recommend hitting the save before you take out the Mendacious Visage if you used all your charges of your Sanguinarix, like I did. So we'll do that, and then we'll head back. Now you just have the dogs. The guy won't respawn after you kill him. You do still have to pop the parasites, so just don't forget about that. Unfortunately, it's the kind that it doesn't allow them to take any damage. So I don't know what the difference is in them. Like, 'cause the parasites look the same, so I haven't found any other way to identify other than hitting them. Alright, so he's going to be right over there, right to the left of where the parasite was. I think he's already moved, yep. There he is. So, I recommend soul-flaying them open, and then hitting them with whatever, throwing some type of buff on, especially ones that proc heavier hits like Smite's real good. Oh shit, damn. You gotta watch out when you get that much withered. If you get hit, it's curtains. So, alright, we're gonna flay him open. If you flay him again, you'll actually be able to get a critical or a grievous, but I actually like just whacking him over and over. So when they're open, you can get up in them and just let him hit you with those little orb things like that he throws, because all they're gonna do is wither damage. And at this point in the game, you're going to do enough damage to recoup all your wither, and you just want to dodge when he does the leap up, and then he'll come down and slam. That way you're not taking direct damage. If you only take wither, as long as you're hitting him, you'll be fine. Get him out of charges, so I don't know why I did that, but we're going to keep whacking him here, roll out of that. Didn't take any damage, and he's gone. So flay this open, get our chisel. Our antediluvian chisel. And you could run back to your vestige, but we've got, or your seedling, but we've got a vestige right ahead. So there's Tamol, which is, I think that's the one that gives you health on hit. So it's real good. Got another Paladin Isaac memory here, or a stigma, so go ahead and play that. I just started a new job today, so please be patient if I sound sleepy. I'm a little tired. Just getting a little adjustment, getting on a new schedule. I've been working for the last little bit, so been staying up all night, getting down on some Lords of the Fallen. Now I gotta go back to the real world, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll wait on this. It's kind of a long one, but there's nothing else down here, unfortunately. Alright, there's our scourings. And you see our vestige over there on the other side. So we'll go hit it. Then head up the ladder. Real quick before we do so though, we're going to warp to Adir's Shrine in Damaros there. We'll have a few new items, so I'll show those real quick and then we'll continue on. Actually, I'm going to go back to the hub and upgrade the lamp. Don't forget to do that and then we'll continue on. But I'll cut all that for a time. See you in a moment. Alright, so if you come talk to Damaros at Adir's Shrine now, she's got expanded inventory, along with another shout, and she's got some new armor for the proselyte, which you can farm in Rogar's Reach, and she's got this little item here, Slaughter's Coagulator, which prevents healing if you want to use that in PvP. But that's it, just wanted to show you. Alright, so like I was saying, don't forget to come visit Malhu and use your chisel to upgrade the lamp to +2. Gives you an extra soul flay. So you'll have 3 now.
Chosen bearer of the
3.
light, like you, I
He should have some new
serve.
stuff. He's got this ring now that lets you regain mana on hits, which is very nice. Got Derva's stuff in here. I might grab her top piece and gauntlet, but I don't know yet. I'll think about that. But anyways, we'll head on back, and I'll see you there. What up? What up? We're back, and I just want to change my armor set so I'm a little easier to see here. This area's like all washed out in white, and this was like as I showed in my review. If you watched it, shout out to myself. Check that out. It's on the channel if you want to see it. We're gonna head over this way if we're climbing the ladders. Don't forget to come over here and pick up the ammo and the mana. But yeah, I'm just messing with my drip because look good, play good, as Deion Sanders used to say, and Kobe Bryant. Alright, continuing on, we're going to head up this way. And we're going to have to work all the way around this little ravine here. This area is a little unfortunate because there's not like a shortcut we can unlock. So we're going to have to warp or go all the way around this. And it's kind of a long path, but if you die, there's no way to like shortcut it the second time. And there's a boss like towards the end, so anyways, it's not too incredibly hard, but there's some annoying enemies that can do a lot of damage here. Good thing to throw on might be the regeneration ring, the Queen Verena's or whatever. I was curious if I could jump on that. But yeah, because this is like a long walk this area and there's not a ton of enemies, so it should keep your health relatively topped off. And then when we get to end, there's going to be like a little mini boss. Alright, so we'll take all these wolves out. And then over here we're going to have, I was trying to find it a minute ago, just walking around, but we're going to pick up another tank, which is Lawless. Throw it on real quick. Where'd you go? There you are. Well, like that. Extra gold. More gold than the exclusive red and gold I've been using a lot. So we got these guys ahead. Kind of like the fungal bowmen. They're invisible archers. They're just like a reskin of the fungal bowmen, basically. They're the ice version. Just like them, I recommend you run up and hit them, which will decloak them, allow you to lock on, and you can just pour the damage on them real quick, burst them down. What you don't want to do is stay at distance and let him hit you, because he's going to do, a ton of frostbite. And frostbite's a bitch when you get procced with it, because you lose half of your your vigor. God, I'm talking like Dark Souls, half of your stamina and all that. So there's a enhanced lacerating, which is very nice if you want to inflict some bleed. So we're gonna go into Umbral and flay this stigma real quick for some scourings and some story about the king.
A blessed peace. Perhaps I'll just damn the whole mess, toss my crown into the gorge, and live out here as a hermit.
You'd find me a wise and fair ruler.
Well, you learned it from me, after all.
But you'd never abandon your throne, or your wife.
You're right. Of course, or my child.
You're going to be a father. Congratulations to you and Sophesia. King York the First has a certain ring to it, don't you think?
I'll bear that in mind.
Alright, that was a long one. Okay, so we're gonna climb up this. Nothing up here, we're just gonna drop down. And there's our exit totem over there. Head over this way, check out the beautiful view if you want. Here's our beacons. So we got this one and then two more after that. I was amazed when I got to this part in the game. I expected it to be, like 3/4 over, but it was only, maybe half, maybe a little past half. But looking at the beacons, I was like, damn, I don't even have half of them. I got 2/5 of them. Alright, so you can take him down from distance. I recommend you do so, because there's also a invisible bowman over there. That's not going to work. I got to use swap out for piercing light. That's it. Let's go ahead and take him down. You probably see all those items over there on the left past them. I think you can. There, we got hit by him. But over there's a another frost archer, or whatever. That's what I'm gonna call them, the frost archers. I was trying to see if we had a like a frost ward, but we do not. And we used our magic ward. So, oh shit, I'm stuck. Man, the game's glitching more today than it has in the whole walkthrough. Alright, so we're gonna run over here, pick up Frostbite Cure, burst him down, and then we're gonna need to transition to Umbral. We're gonna have a totem like right up there, and there's gonna be another Frost Archer right up there. You may want to take these out first, because there's gonna be 2 or 3 of the little monkey dudes that hop down. Fuck, what are they called? Sparrows. So yeah, and they'll hop down, and then you can see him up there hanging. We'll go ahead and take him out. But what'll happen is they'll hop down, and then you try to hit them, and then you'll hit that with your weapon, those explosive things, and you'll take yourself out, when you add in all the damage they're doing to you, because Lord knows those little fuckers hit hard. So there's another one over there. I thought there was a third, maybe that was it. Oh, it's a ravenous fascinator there. You can see it wiggling. It's easy to see when you compare it to the other ones. Sometimes when it's by itself, but yeah, it looks completely different next to the other ones. Alright, so that's it. Just some vigor stuff. Gonna work our way back this way. And right there by that totem, there is an invisible frost bowman again. So just be careful, don't just run right up to it and get killed. Probably a good idea to hit that though and get out of Umbral, so you've got 2 lives, unlike what I did. Holy shit. Oh no. Oh, we get hit by frostbite right when our fucking... Alright, well, I'm gonna fast forward my way back, but yeah, we got hit with frostbite right when our, we had a lot of wither damage, and you get hit once with a lot of wither damage, it takes all that out, and then frostbite procs, and you're done for. So, I'm gonna fast forward. I'll see you back where we were in just a moment. Alright, so we're back. Don't forget, there's 2 hounds in there. You want to take them out first. Probably a better idea. For some reason, he didn't see us, so that's very good. And like I said, you got the bowman. Take him out quick. And there's your totem. You need to get out of Umbral where you just died. I top my mana off. We got a few more enemies and we'll be all the way around. But yeah, I wish what they did was there was a way to clear the debris off this bridge, because then that give you a nice little shortcut. But alas, there is none. We have to work all the way around, and if we die, we got to go all the way back. And there's a mini boss in that door to the left, right there. So you may want to, do a lap and come back. If you do defeat her, though, there is a spot for you to throw down a vestige seed. So, although there's not many on this path other than that one, it's a tough little area. So yeah, this connects back to where we first got on the cliff of this ravine, like when we climbed out of that little area by the vestige with the ladder. It's right on the other side of that debris on the bridge. I was like thinking maybe you could remove it somehow, but you cannot. Clear all that shit out so I can see. So these are just like, they're kind of like the Umbral dudes, but they spit frostbite shit at you, so I'm gonna take them out. They're more like the thralls in Calrath with the fire, but they're frostbite instead of fire. Alright, so there's another bowman. You go take them out first. Don't give him any hope. Okay. Die, box, die. Alright, so we're at the end finally. Now this part's a little tricky. Don't get ahead of yourself because you will miss a quintessence. If you do, we're gonna, over there you'll see that chest. And basically what it's trying to tempt you to do is hop down, get over there, and then take that path. Of what happens if you do that, you'll actually miss out on the quintessence right here. So we're going to pull that over. We're going to go grab this. And then we're going to see if you hop down, you can't get back up. So what we need to do now, I think that just goes back. I didn't even need to do that. Could have just jumped down there. But anyways, I need to jump down to that ledge. And then play that. Our next quintessence. Yay! Which will give us another upgrade. Throw down this ladder. But before you get down, be sure to throw this lever to open the gate. And get a little cutscene. Very little cutscene. Alright. So you can't go back in that way, unfortunately, because our guy can't step over a 2-foot ledge. That always cracks me up in these games, man. Like, might as well just put a wall in there, because it's like, I don't know, it just always feels so silly to me when they'll go some long, convoluted way around the whole level rather than just stepping up a 2-foot ledge. Oh well, it's alright. So, I'm gonna fast forward. That's where we were over there, but again, there's no way to shorten it. So to get back to that little boss door over there I just showed you, I am gonna run all the way around real quick, and we'll see you on the other side. Before I do, I need to run back and get rid of these little vigor soul things that I can't decide what to call. Alright. Got all these skulls we can pop too to give us that level. We're only a little bit short. Maybe we're gonna hang on to the ones you don't need later on. They're nice to have in case of emergency like that, where you've got almost enough for a level and you don't want to carry it into a place where you're destined to lose it. By the way, we've got enough quintessence for upgrade now. So we will head on back.
Our holy work continues.
Fellow sanctified vessel, may Aureus' divine radiance flow through me and into you.
Alright, thank you for that, Pieta. We are back here, and like I said, we gotta work our way all the way around that entire arena again. There's that little shortcut, but it doesn't really do shit other than allow you back down in here when you've gotten all the way around. So we're gonna run back. I'll fast forward again. We'll see you on the other side, do the boss fight, and that should be the episode. See you in a moment. Alright, we are back here at Grief-Bound Rowena is their name. And you can probably tell by the episode length and how far we are. It's going to be an easy little fight. It's not too bad. Just throw on some sort of ward, some sort of buff. I like taking off mana recharge or health recharge because they recharge so slow in a fight. You know, it's not going to make enough to make a difference, where you could put on something that, you know, increases your health or damage or something. I always like taking these two if I have any, because it's always nice to have extra fast recharge of stamina. So just get in and burst her. That's the best thing I found. She does do a lot of damage if you get procced with frostbite or try to fight her from distance. It's just way easier to get in and hit her down. You might want to watch out for those though, those little ice projectiles. I'm just gonna hit her again and again. Yeehaw! Grief-Bound Rowena. So she does her little tornado. It's just like dealing with a womb. What are they called? I can't think of it now. The Womb of Despair. Anyways, there's parasites in here. When you hit them, it like creates a tornado. So I guess I would assume it damages her. I've never had to use them. So, anyways, Anyways, we got a thing to flay back here, a tumor as they call it. You'll see it does like a little tornado. And then that's Misery Missile, which I don't really care about, but we got it. See, there's 3 of them. Alright, that's pretty much it here though, there's nothing else to worry about. In the next one, we will go back to the Vestige and go through the gated area where we just unlocked it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and upgrade and we will catch you in the next one. So it was a short one, but we'll probably get another third of the way through this area in the next one. I don't know if we get to the boss fight or not. It's an interesting boss fight. So yeah. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching Sweaty Zeus Gaming. Please like and subscribe. Check out my review. And we will see you in the next one. Later.